Hello world, and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This will be part 2 of our excursion to Minmus, or attempts at least. The expeditionary rocket has gone through several changes since the last we saw it. We've still got Sepatrons here to remove them. They were working quite nicely. I've also kind of fine-tuned my computer a little bit and it should run a bit better. First major design upgrade is, we have the extra stage, saw that, but now we have these 4 large SRBs to do our final push into space. Brilliant. We've also, ignore the big pile of mods to the left in the left windows, ignore the man behind the curtain, etc. I will be doing mod spotlights on all of the mods I currently have installed in the run-up to the newer campaign mode. Yes, in 0.17. Excuse me, sorry. And yeah, so I'll be getting to them soon. But first off, we're using this. This is the Jeb 9000. If you'll notice, if you're familiar with 2001: A Space Odyssey, it looks like HAL 9000, the murderous supercomputer AI. This is literally just an alternative part for Mech Jeb, and I just like how sleek it looks on there. So, and since we are using the orbital displays, we're just going to take this straight to the launch pad, because Deep Space Explorer 3D was on the launch pad apparently, or debris of it. Yes, been doing all sorts of testing, all sorts, licorice, all sorts. Who have we got today? Genless, Steve, and Joman. Awesome, awesome. Now we have to remember that we are flying this by the seat of our pants. Here we are in the cockpit, so we're going to get into the Genlast window. It's on the right. I like this one. Actually, we're going to go for the left side right now, Joman, so we can see the launch tower. There it is. We're going for a night launch. Our window's de minimis. We're going to get out the stats we need. I think that's it for the moment. Just that. Okay. We are gonna go for launch after we tested all the systems. Check the staging. The staging is nominal. Computer systems work. Brilliant. And you ready, boys? You ready to rock? Oh, something some of you might not know. Double click on a window. Double click on a window to slam your head right up against it. Oh yes. Crazy this one. Yep, double click on a window. A little clipping issue here with the helmet. Anyway. Ooh, what have we got here? Radar altitude, vertical speed. This is also an altimeter of some description. I haven't quite learnt how to read it naturally, as if to a clock. Man, I'm nervous. We had a lot of failures. Okay, countdown. Prepare for launch. Launching in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, SAS on, 3, 2, throttle up, 1, ignition. And we have liftoff. Little wobbly. There goes the tower. We're picking up speed tremendously. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. How you doing, boys? Speed's picking up nicely. Watching those fuel tanks. We're almost past 3,000 meters already. And the no track on that one. Passing 3,000. We burnt through the first stage tanks. Wait, already? 4 tanks, 1, 2. So I should separate already, shouldn't I? Yeah. Sorry, separated a bit late on that stage. I know, terrible. These are the large radial liquid boosters. We'll be separating after these 2 fuel tanks empty. These are for the initial boost off the launch pad. I could do a surface information for our current altitude in numbers, actually. Surface. True altitude. 11, 12. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! What the shit? Massive engine failure. Whoa! Whoa! That was booster overheat. That was a booster overheat malfunction. Those boosters must be too big or something. We might have to strap them down a bit better. Once again, we're going to have to abort the launch. Throttle down, separate. Oh shit, okay. Oh, there goes the orbital module. Or, yeah, the transfer stage. And there's the legs over there and the parachute lines. God damn. There go the legs. And with them, our hopes of landing on Minmus. See you back at the launch pad, guys. Okay, we're back here on the launch pad, checking the systems. Slight malfunction there. What, you know, they've observed the footage, the onboard flight computers, and we've determined that the probable cause of it was the Sepatron. When the Sepatron ignited, it raised the temperature of the SRBs, the upper stage SRBs, enough to light them and causing them to explode, which triggered our massive spin and disintegration of our lift stage, which was unfortunate. Luckily, the robust capsule was enough to save Jenless, Steve, and Joman. So we shall go for launch in 5, SAS on, 4, 3, throttle up, 2, ignition somewhere, now. And I don't have my windows open. Hi. Orbital. Why did you reset, little window? Thanks. Cool. Now, we're watching those fuel tanks again. We've lost 2. We're about to lose 3. Now remember to separate as soon as you can on these ones to save on thrust to weight ratio. Separation of first stage is complete. Current weight is 190 tons and dropping. Thrust to weight ratio 2.4, 2.5, and 2.50. Wow, 2.5 and rising. Whew. So we can do better on this one. Speed's going up, so is our altitudes. Heading 5,000, 8, sorry, 9,000 very soon, 900, 10,000, 11, yeah, that's kind of difficult to read, because I am a dupe, I'm a derp, and we're beginning separation very soon. Separation now. Separation was smooth. We are about to pitch over to the 90-degree mark. SAS computer has been deactivated. We are initiating our roll maneuver. Did something break? We're dropping in throttle power. We're dropping in throttle power. We have lost a number of... We've dropped. We are now falling. And I can't see the engine. Initiated SRB burn. See if we can get this puppy into orbit with the SRBs. Looks like we had a malfunction in our central stack engine. Probably those shifted dynamic of the Sepatrons caused them to divert inward and damage the engine. SRB burnout, separation. Apoapsis of only 40 kilometers, thereabouts, and we're having a lot of pitch over, which is unfortunate. There's no way we can reach Minmus now. Aborting the mission once more. Take a look. Hey, how you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, sir. God damn it. Let's just get these boys back home again. I know. It's a dodgy ride. What's this, attempt number 17 million? Once again, adjustments have been made to the rocket. The balance point, essentially, of the Separatrons have been adjusted, and the thrust upped with the third set of Separatrons all the way round. Hopefully this will give enough thrust to move it away. On the downside, it might just build up enough heat to explode the engine. How cool would that be? Not very. Once again, we are throttling up. SAS on. 3, 2, 1. Hit the button, go. There we go, we're going up. Draining those first initial fuel tanks incredibly fast. There's our altimeter going up. Look at that. Oh yes. There's our radar altimeter going up. First stage separation very soon. Very soon. We're still on course. There goes the first stage. A little bit of a lag spike as 12 Separatrons ignite at once. Brilliant. That caused some major overheating spikes in our radial and central engine. Central liquid engine, which was very dangerous, and we're going to have to watch that. We're going to have to watch the heat levels. May even have to throttle back during the next separation, which will be coming very soon. In fact, we're going to throttle back ever so slightly, just to lower that heat level down to nothing. Throttle back up. Oh, there we go. It's good balance, because I don't want and separation and full throttle once again. We are now in our main central burn stage. We have a true altitude of 16 million billion jillion kilometers, which means we need to start pitching over, because we've overshot kind of, but hey, come on girl, get it back down, come on. We want an orbit. That's it. That is it. Get her going. That's what I like to see. Apoapsis is rising. Not very far above our current altitude, unfortunately. Okay, it's picking up speed. That's what we like to see. Come on, girl. Get that to 100 kilometers. How's everyone doing? Horrifically. Was that engine burnout? Okay. Yes, that was engine burnout. We're going to have to go straight here because we've got SRBs. Why straight, you say? Well, we want more distance rather than height with these, I guess, because I have a feeling we're going to hit that 100 kilometers. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is going perfectly so far. Okay. Our apoapsis is approaching 100 kilometers, guys. This is looking really good so far. 99 kilometers, and we have a hit on 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers, and we have transfer and orbital transfer stage engine cut off as we coast to apoapsis, which is in 165 seconds from now. We will need to do our burn. So we are going to prepare, level out for that burn. That looks about right. That looks about right. Awesome, awesome. Plenty of fuel in the tank. You know what? I wish you could right-click these icons down the side here and get the menus to come up. Because obviously, if you're doing this internal cockpit, you can't right-click on the tanks or even like air-breathing engines. That would be awesome if you could right-click on the symbols down here. I know they plan on redoing the entire staging system at some point in the future. That's one of their big plans, especially to come along with docking, because obviously you need to be able to multi-structure multiple craft into working together. So, and we have space, guys, space. 100 seconds until apoapsis. We've got a slow engine, so we're going to start burning around about so what do you think? 18, 20 seconds? What do you think, guys? Just lining up now. Okay. Oh, sorry. It doesn't adjust it too much anyway, so that's fine. Let's do a nice gentle slow burn to bring that up to 100 and 500 meters, just to get the ball rolling a bit. Finer adjustment. Watching the numbers. There we go. Okay, 39, 38 seconds. We're getting up here. Now I'm gonna have to look at the map view when we do our transfer burn, unfortunately, which is a shame. But we have approaching 20 seconds, and burn in 2, 3, burn. We've begun our burn. We're right on that center line. Come on, get up, get us up there. Periaps is at minus 150. We just passed 150 kilometers, passing 130 kilometers. I'm narrating my numbers. Ooh, exciting. Oh man, come on, guy. We're gonna come 100 kilometers in the other direction yet, and we want to save some fuel for our transfer. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we can adjust our apoapsis like that. Well, we're in orbit, guys. Just going to adjust that ever so slightly. I think. Okay. Not doing a very good job at that. That's fine. It's pretty circular. Yeah, that's going to be it. I'm not going to waste any more fuel. So we're in orbit, guys. We are in a stable orbit around the mother planet, Kerbal, which I believe it is nighttime on. Full night now. We had a night launch. Let's rotate ever slightly. Can't rotate while SAS is on. Also, let's turn precision control on just for the sake of it. There's the planet there. We can see the curvature just outside the window a bit. No, we can't. That is the window. There it is. Kerbal. The majestic pearl in a sea of death. Or lifelessness, rather. The great void. Okay. Now, the only legitimate way to actually look outside now is to go EVA. So we are going to check how this thing is doing from the outside. We're going to lock it off there with I guess this is the back control panel for Jeb 9000. Not really, but hey. So who gets to go outside? Genless. EVA, sir. Here we are. Okay, he's gonna just walk down the ladder, I guess. This will be the ladder that we walk down when it comes to landing on Minmus. So there's the computer in there. And there's the Jeb 9000, a bit better. You can see it a bit better now. Very high detail. Look at that, isn't it lovely? Okay, and there's the ladder. Just long enough for, well, actually, more length than we need actually on. Oh, and we've let go. Good job. We've got our whatchamacallums, MMU. What was it? Something maneuvering unit. Anyway, we're out here on the dark side of the planet. The sun, obviously, on the other side. It's nighttime here. Just gonna go wave out the front. I'm quite happy with how this launch is going actually. As you can tell, the game is running so much better than in part 1, because I literally it's just one of those things of where you got like software to go with your processor and stuff like that to manage various things, manage heat build-up and stuff like that. Yeah, well, I had it set to quiet mode or something, and I just needed to set it to like automatic with a preference in performance. So it might get really noisy at some point, but hopefully you can't hear it. They actually fixed the collision mesh, by the way, so that you can't actually go inside their faces and do the whole, because you used to be able to use kind of like the glitching sides as a good cursor for aiming, but yeah. I'm just going to check the landing engines. How are you doing for fuel? 91%, beautiful. Okay, that's cool. Checking any damage from the separation of the solid rocket boosters. You can see the clamps, the decoupler clamps, and the securing struts. I always do single point securing struts on boosters, usually, either liquid or solid, by putting them right behind like that, because I like neat rockets. And we're going to check our interplanetary transfer stage. Back here. Looks good to me. And can we change orbital view here? Ah, we can. Hey guy, that was awesome. Let's get back on that ladder. Beautiful. Climb up back into your vehicle, your chariot of space. Ah, and this is kind of a gamble for me down here. I know they upped the strength of that engine. They unnerfed it essentially, and I'm hoping on Minmus, once this tank is basically half empty of fuel at least, will be light enough for this engine to propel us from the surface of Minmus to whatchamacallit. Anyway, we have to do a shot. Can you stop saying grab, please? Oh wow, how about this? Is there a button? Oh. Silly thing. There we go. Lovely, look at that vehicle. These screenshots are upside down, but that's fine. Oh, and the sun's coming around. Isn't that nice? Poetic. Beautiful. Just taking some screenshots of our first mission to Minmus. As Genless floats not around his tin can, but nearby it. Far above the world.